This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And they're going to be backed up to start this ball game. He is brought down at his own 15-yard line. Take over on first and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Murray now going to throw to open. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 19 yards. They'll take that on the game's opening play. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Allen getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Second down, Murray. And good work there. Turned it into something positive. That's a pickup of 9.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down. From the gun, it's Murray. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that will lead to a second down. Again, it's Murray. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Murray now on second down. This one caught at the 4. Murray's pass
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11, 180.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go. 180. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
This will be 3rd and 8. Burrow in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Can.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he's going to be down close to the goal.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. McCaffrey on the return. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Right to the air is Daniels. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Washington.
A run here with Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Daniels going to give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, does it stay a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that, yeah. Just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Daniels going to throw for it. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demetrius Knight. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. Ready?
A first carry now for Chase Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And the Bengals
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 21 yards away. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, here's Krosky-Merritt. There's the stiff arm. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now Burrow down around his goal line. That's to his tight end all. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
14-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And 3.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's good.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here we go. 11 MT, Kate. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
11 MT. Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard. There. A big play on fourth down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down. Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals! Yoshibas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Commanders nothing. Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. McCaffrey on the return. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Jake Moody to kick off for
A
Washington.
2-touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the
And that's a more
49-yard
than
line.
acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
180.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Burrow on play action. Rolling to his right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by Long. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Looking to put a drive together. Daniels looking to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Daniels going to give the Krosky merit. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To throw is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Washington.
Now Daniels. The left side caught by Diggs. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
10 yards on
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Hey, opposite.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. Second and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Right 80. Right shot. 11 MT. Shot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sonny Styles. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The interception was a great starting point. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. McCaffrey on the return. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop it before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Daniels. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Racing to the end zone. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Gun. Stop.
And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes when quarterbacks run a sneak, they wait a second or two just to see which way to go with the football. And in this case, that hesitation cost him.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Commanders, nothing.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.